Yes, now be attentive. Yesterday we started with the questions when mode is ill-defined. Now, what was the reason responsible yesterday for the questions that mode is ill-defined? Highest frequency occurs twice or more, and in your homework question you also had highest frequency occurs at the end. But in both these type of questions, was the class length equal or unequal? Equal. So we obtained mean and standard deviation by shortcut method. Now today we take up with the reason when class lengths are unequal. So you cannot obtain mean and standard deviation by shortcut method. Workings will change and formula will change. Look at page number 196. Exercise 5.1. Question 5. Okay, page 196, exercise 5.1, question 5. I'm doing this on the board. The next question, only up till mid values I'll show on the board and you'll try it on your own. Once you complete it, then I'll show the complete solution on the board. The following frequency distribution gives the amount of annual depreciation of 38 companies. Using this information, find skewness and its coefficient by Carl Pearson's method. Align find skewness and align coefficient. So far, whatever questions we have done, we have directly been finding coefficient, but here skewness is also asked. So Sk is also to be obtained and then J is to be obtained. Further, state the type of skewness. Now, what is the first case when mode is ill-defined? Unequal. Are the class lengths equal or unequal? Unequal. And even partly discrete, partly continuous, mixed type. So mode is defined or ill-defined? Ill-defined. First we'll mention that here mode is ill-defined because the distribution is mixed type. But everyone, now understand how the workings will change because of it. Class lengths are unequal, so we cannot solve by short method, we will solve by direct method. Means now in the workings, classes are given, frequencies are given, xi we always find. Now will we obtain di? Will we obtain di now because class lengths are unequal? You cannot obtain di. And even if you do it, it will not serve the purpose and make your calculations easy. We do it by short, we do it by direct method only. So for mean we will find fi xi. And for standard deviation, we'll find fi xi square. And for median, CFI. Means when class lengths are unequal, then mean and standard deviation will be obtained by which method? Direct method. Okay. So note down the classes and frequencies. Did you write the classes and frequencies, everyone? Shall I proceed further? Okay then. Manish. Mid-value xi. No, first 3 are already discrete, they will remain same, 7, 9 and 10. Okay, first 3 are already discrete, so they will remain same, 7, 9 and 10. Now tell me the next. Yes, 11 plus 20 divided by 2, 15.5. So now, 21 plus 20, everything we will count now. 21 plus 24 divided by 2, 22.5. And 25 plus 36 divided by 2, 30.5. Did everyone understand this? Any doubts up till here? But fi xi.
14.
Yes, fi into xi. 2 into 7, 14.
27.
3 into 9, 27.
4 into 10, 40.
Yes, 4 into 10, 40.
7 into 15, 108.5.
7 into 15.5, 108.5.
12 into 22.5, 270.
12 into 22.5, 270.
10 into 30.5.
10 into 30.5, 305. Anyone using the memory functions who has obtained the total? 7, 64.5. All are clear up till here? Dhruvi, fi xi square. Yes, how do we obtain fi xi square? Fi xi into xi. So 14 into 7, 98. 27 into 9, 243.
400,
40 into 10, 400.
160, 168, 1.75.
Yes. 108.5 to 15.5, 1681.75.
6075,
270 into 22.5, 6075.
930, 2.5.
Yes. 305 to 30.5, 9302.5. Anyone who has used the memory? 1 17800.25. Is everyone clear with this? Now CFI is to be obtained. So Shivani, CFI, come here. Have you done the homework? How did you do the homework? How have you done the homework? Answer it to me. How have you done the homework? Copied it? Yes or no? So many chapters are over 2, 3, 4 and still you don't know how to find the CFI? Just copying the homework, then how will you complete it? 100 times right that CFI means adding of frequencies. Come on the first page. Continuously talking with Shiv over there, not concentrating on studies at all. Simple thing, you don't know how to obtain the CFI still? Meet 2 2 plus 3, 5.
Plus 4, 9.
5 plus 4, 9.
Plus 7, 16.
9 plus 7, 16.
16 plus 12, 28.
16 plus 12, 28. And 28 plus 10, 38. Did you understand how CFI obtained? Sure? See that everyone is doing the homework on your own. If you are not able to answer it to me, I can understand that you have copied it. All are clear up till here? Now first we need to find x bar. Raise your hand for direct method. What formula will we apply for x bar? Now direct method is to be used. So Dhruvi?
Sigma Fi psi upon n.
Yes. Sigma Fi upon n. Are you all clear with it? Amaya, put the values.
764.5.
Sigma Fi we have obtained as 764.5 upon n is the total of Fi, that is 38. 20.12. Did everyone understand this? Now for median. Do you have to obtain mode or median? Median, because mode is ill-defined, so we have to find the median, okay? Now in case of median, Krishna, first stand up. Did you do the homework? Don't see in the notebook. Then you don't know the first step. N by 2. What is that? 38 upon 2. That is 90. Who's speaking in between? Next step. What is that? 16 is greater than 90. CFI just greater than equal to 19, that is 28. Then further. So now, median class will be 21 to 24. Is everyone clear with this? Now we have to apply the formula of median. So, Sankeet, what is the formula of median?
So A plus
It is median's formula.
L plus n upon 2 minus C n upon 2 minus CFI upon n into C.
Upon F, L plus n by 2 minus CF by upon Fi into C. Are you all clear with this? So input the figures. No discussions in between. L itself you don't know. Have you done the homework? So how do you do the homework? If you don't know which values are to be put, copied it. Right? Copied it. But both the questions which were given in homework today, or the 4 questions. 4 were given or 3? Do it 5 times a day. Keep standing. So many questions are over, still you don't know how to put the values in the formula. And you also have to test in the school for the same, first term. Teacher? Plus
Plus 19 minus 16
plus 19 minus 16.
upon 12 into 4.
21 to 24 inclusive, so 4. Correct, sit down. Be attentive everyone. Lower boundary point is 21 plus 20 divided by 2, that is 20.5. N by 2 from the first step is 19. CFI will take off preceding class 16. FI we will take off same class, that is 12. And the classes are inclusive or exclusive? Inclusive. So visible difference is 3, but you will take 3 plus 1, 4, because they are inclusive. So many questions are over here. Just copying the homework so you are not able to answer it. Every question given in homework should be done on your own, otherwise next time I'll call your parents. Sit down. Now 20.5 plus 19 minus 16 is 3 upon 12 into 4, that is 1. So 21.5. Did you all understand this portion? Now again, standard deviation also will obtain by direct method only. So raise your hand. What is the formula by direct method? Standard deviation. What is it?
Sigma fi xi square
Square root sigma fi xi square
by n
upon n
minus sigma fx by
minus sigma fi xi
whole square.
upon n whole square. Is everyone clear with this? Now, punch it up with the values. Sigma fi xi square 17,800.25. Okay, sigma fi xi square 17,800.25. What is n? N is the total of fi, that is 38. Then minus. Now please read this. What is it n? It's not square. Sigma fi xi upon n whole square. It is only sigma fi xi. See in the workings and tell me what is sigma fi xi. 764.5 upon 38 whole square. You are doing the homeworks, copying it. Start doing it on your own, you will not pass in 11th. Want to repeat again? Now, square root of given 468. What is it? 43 or 44? 43 minus 20.12 whole square. Further, 20.12 square is 404.75, and the difference is this one, 404.81, 63.62,
7.89
7.98. Did everyone understand this? Now, what do we have to find first in this question? Skewness. Now, mode is ill-defined. Okay, mode is ill-defined. So, Chakri, what is the formula of skewness?
3 into x bar minus m upon s.
That is J.
3 into x bar minus m.
That's it. 3 into x bar minus m. Skewness is only 3 into x bar minus m. So 3 into x bar we have obtained 20.12. minus m we have obtained 21.5. So 3 into minus 1.38, that is minus 4.14. And now we will apply the formula of J, that is 3 into x bar minus m upon x. So 3 into, okay, this numerator, 3 into x bar minus m, we have already done minus 4.14. Pay attention everyone. This entire numerator 3 into x bar minus m is already done minus 4.14. Directly we can take minus 4.14 upon what is s? 7.98 minus 0.52. So we are asked to state the type of skewness. We'll write thus: the skewness is negative. Did all of you understand this? Any doubts with it? Now question number 7. I'll write up till mid values. After that you'll do on your own. It is exactly similar. Look at it. Same page, question 7. And everyone should be doing on your own. Next question again I'll ask you, you must be able to answer each and every step. Is that clear to everyone? The temperature in Celsius at a tourist place for 60 days in the year 2014 is as follows. Using this information, again underline find skewness. So first you will find skewness and then underline its coefficient also by Carl Pearson's method and state the type of skewness. Now first condition, are the class lengths equal or unequal? Unequal. Like minus 3 to minus 1, what is the class length? 2. And minus 1 to 5? 6. It's not 1 to 5, it is minus 1 to 5. Minus 1 to 5 is 6. Then 5 to 11 again 6. But 11 to 19, 8. In short, class lengths are unequal. So same procedure will be used. And now question 7. Here the mode is ill-defined because the class lengths are unequal. Same headings, all of you write down. Now classes are minus 3 to minus 1, minus 1 to 5, 5 to 11, 11 to 19, 19 to 23, and 23 to 27. And frequencies are 4, 14, 20, 14, 5 and 3. Now mid values I'll show on the board, after that you'll continue on your own. First mid value. Lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. Here both are negative. So what is minus 3 minus 1? Minus 4 divided by 2, minus 2. Then what is minus 1 plus 5? Minus 1 plus 5, 4. Use the calculators if there is any trouble. Minus 1 plus 5 is 4. Divide by 2, 2. 5 plus 11, 16. Divide by 2, 8. 11 plus 19, 30. Divide by 2, 15. 19 plus 23, 42. Divide by 2, 21. 23 plus 27, 50. Divide by 2, 25. Now can you all solve it on your own or not? Complete it on your own, everyone. Yes, who all have completed? So check your answers, be amended. First we'll obtain FIXI. So 4 into minus 2 minus 8, 14 into 2, 28. Listen and don't talk in between. 20 into 8, 160. 14 into 15, that is 210. 5 into 20, 105. And 3 into 25, 75. Do you get this, everyone? What is the total of FIXI? 570. Now FIXI square. So minus 8 into minus 2, that will become plus 16. Okay, minus 8 into minus 2 plus 16. 28 into 2, 56. 160 into 8, that is 1280. 210 into 15, that is 3150. 105 into 21, 2205. 75 into 25, 1875. Total 8582. Now cumulative frequency is 4. 4 plus 14, 18. 18 plus 20, 38. 38 plus 14, 52. 52 plus 5, 57 plus 3, 60. Silence everyone. Now x bar, sigma fi xi 570 upon n 60, 9.5. Now median, n is 60 divided by 2, that is 30. And then again CFI just greater than equal to 30 is 38. And against 38, the class is 5 to 11. Did you all understand this? Now the formula, lower boundary point, here the classes are exclusive. So directly it will be taken as 5 plus n by 2 from the first step is 30 minus CFI of preceding class is 18 upon FI of same class is 20 into class length of 5 to 11 is 6. Exclusive will directly take the difference between the two, that is 6. 5 plus 12 upon 20 into 6. 5 plus 3.6, that is 8.6. Is everyone able to get this? Then standard deviation, square root of sigma fi xi square, that is 8582 upon n, that is total of fi 60 minus sigma fi xi, that is 570 upon n, that is total of fi 60 whole square, that is square root of, now 8582 divided by 60, 143.03 and 9.5 square. So 143.03 minus 90.25, 52.78, 7.26. Now again skewness is asked first, so 3 into x bar 9.5 minus median is 8.6. 3 into 0.9, 2.7. And here directly 2.7 divided by 7.26, 0. And did you mention thus the skewness is positive? So all of you are clear with this question? Now look at exercise 5 section F, page number 212. Question 2. Mark it important. It is important only because of one point which I will explain, and after that again you will continue solving it on your own. The daily temperature of a city in the year 2014 is recorded as follows. The daily temperature has not been below minus 10 degrees Celsius. Find the Karl Pearson's coefficient also. Now here directly coefficient is asked. So no need to find SK. Straight away you will find J. And also state the type of skewness. Important is unlike mid values. What you are given within the question is not classes but mid values, and we need to obtain the classes, because without the classes neither mode can be obtained nor median can be obtained, else will be required. And again the problem is obtaining classes would also be easy, but here the problem is minus pi and pi, what is the difference? 10. So one class length is 10. Then 5 and 12. So next class length is 7. Then 12 and 18. So next class length is 6. And then 18 and 25. 7. So next class length is 7. So how to obtain the classes, understand it, and then you can continue further on your own. First of all, we'll mention right down here mode is ill-defined because class lengths are unequal. Now, I am showing the calculation of first class. Do you all remember from mid-value how we used to obtain the classes? What was the formula of lower limit and then upper limit? From mid-value, how to obtain the classes? Jen?
Lower limit is equal to mid value minus class length upon 2.
And upper limit?
Mid value plus class length upon 2.
Correct. Mid value minus class length upon 2 and mid value plus class length upon 2. First class will obtain in that manner. What is the first mid value in the question? Minus 5. What is the class length in the question? Minus 5 and 5, what is the gap? So class length is 10. Okay, that is minus 5 to 5, the difference is 10. Did you understand this? Now, how we will get the lower limit is mid value minus class length upon 2. It's not 4 upon 2, it's only C upon 2. Depends on where it is. What is the first mid value? Minus 5 minus class length 10 upon 2. So minus 5 minus 10 upon 2 minus 5, that is 0. And then upper limit mid value plus class length upon 2. So mid value minus 5 plus 10 upon 2, that is minus 5 plus 5, that is minus 5 is minus 10. And minus 5 plus 5 is 0. So what is the first class? Minus 10 to 0. Did everyone understand this? Now, second class onwards, how we will obtain the mid values is upper limits is put your pens down. Other classes, how we will obtain, understand the upper limit. For other classes, we'll apply different formula because class lengths are unequal. And that formula will apply only for upper limit. That is 2 into mid value minus lower limit. So how we will obtain the classes basically? What is the first class we obtained? Minus 10 to 0. Now can I say if upper limit is 0, then the lower limit of next class will also be 0. Lower limit of next class will also be 0. Now for the second class upper limit you apply this form. See in the question. What is the second mid value? 2 into 5? 10 minus 0? 10. Okay, this formula we will use from second class as upper limit. Now again, what will be the next class? Lower limit. Next class lower limit will become 10. What is the third mid value? 2 into 12? 24 minus 10, that is 14. See 10 to 14, do you get the mid value 12 or not? Now after 14 itself, lower limit of next class. What is the next mid value? 18. 2 into 18? 36 minus 14. Able to understand this? Next will be, what is the last mid value? 2 into 25? 50. 50 minus 22? 50 minus 22 is 20. Did you all understand this or not? Now same workings. Frequencies are given. Mid values are also given. Directly take them from the question. Fi square and CFI. So after this, can you all solve it on your own or not? Complete it. All have understood this? Mark it important. This obtaining of classes is important here. So that you note down your homeworks properly.